After watching the process of making giant wooden hammers in Japan, I finally understand why Japan has the highest number of century-old stores in the world. A set of equipment from the last century may look outdated, but even after operating for over 50 years, it can still produce such exquisite giant wooden hammers. Next, let's take a look at how Japan produces these wooden hammers. Workers first place a square oak block on the conveyor belt, then turn on the power switch. With just one cut, the raw material for a hammerhead is formed. A single oak log can be cut into about 7 hammerheads, and the leftover scraps are not wasted. They are set aside to be used as kindling material. Next, the pieces of wood are stacked and placed on storage shelves. Once the hammerhead materials are ready, the next step is to cut the hammer holes. First, the wood is secured to prevent any shifting or misalignment during processing. After a short while, a square hole is completed. Then it moves forward again to start polishing the vertical surface. In this step, the machine grinds the hammer body to a perfect curve, ensuring there are no burrs whatsoever. It's evident that although this machine is rusty, it was undoubtedly a money-making tool that could outshine many factories at the time. Next, the model number is printed on the hammer body to distinguish the hammer specifications. Do you know what's being heated in this pot? This is a pot of heated wood wax oil. The main purpose of applying it is to prevent the wood from cracking. Since the wax oil can penetrate into the wood, it also provides some waterproof and stain-resistant effects. Next, the hammerheads are evenly placed on a wooden board for natural drying, which lasts for 24 hours. What do you think of the drying effect, huh? As the hammerheads are completed, we will now start processing another component, the hammer handle. The workers place each wooden stick into the machine, where they are ground and cut to remove any possible bends, ensuring the sticks are of consistent size. The master craftsman then transports the sticks to the cutting machine and secures them firmly, cutting off all the excess edges. Now, we move on to the finishing process. First, the wooden handles are laid out evenly and conveyed forward using a triangular belt, while the gears on the machine seem to be at constant risk of falling apart. As a result, the workers have no choice but to adjust the speed to the lowest setting, as this is the only way to ensure the machine can last another 50 years. It is precisely because of this. This avoids overproduction, as the local market is only so large, and producing more would not lead to more sales. In the blink of an eye, a wooden handle is processed and shaped. Then it is transferred forward. To begin the detailed finishing process on both ends of the wood, the master craftsman picks up a wooden stick and continuously sands one end, then places it into the grinding machine, where the machine performs a second polishing on the entire piece. This process reduces the likelihood of the wood being roughed at the touch. What do you all think of the effect at this stage? Next, we move on to the final packaging phase. To save on transportation costs, the factory mainly uses a split packaging method, meaning the wooden handles are packed in one box and the hammerheads in another. But there might be a question you're curious about. Is it convenient to assemble this packaging yourself? Let's take a look at how the workers assemble the hammer. You just need to insert the handle into the hammerhead, and then strike it forcefully against the ground, and a complete sledgehammer is assembled. Its massive appearance looks very heavy, and there is a noticeable downward speed when striking wooden blocks. But to control it, it's said that you need to master certain techniques. Otherwise, it's easy to strain your back. Which do you think is better, a wooden hammer or an iron hammer?